Welcome back, rare coin hunters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most collected and surprisingly valuable coins in U.S. history, the Monticello Jefferson nickel. While many people think nickels are only worth 5 cents, certain years, mint marks, and conditions can push their value into the hundreds and even tens of thousands of dollars. So stay tuned, because here is a long and detailed top 7 list of the most valuable United States Monticello Jefferson nickels, covering different years, mint marks, and conditions that every collector should know about. Let's get started. First up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1956, struck without a mint mark, a classic Philadelphia issue that in fine condition and above has become a powerful symbol of vintage American coinage and rising collector demand. This is not just another old nickel. This is a historic piece of U.S. monetary art that continues to surprise the market with its strength, desirability, and big money potential. The 1956 Jefferson nickel connects directly to one of the most important eras of American economic growth. Produced during the post-World War II boom, this coin represents stability, confidence, and expansion in the United States. The Jefferson nickel series itself began in 1938, honoring Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential founding fathers and the third president of the United States. By 1956, the Monticello reverse design had already earned deep respect among collectors for its elegant architecture and symbolic power. Coins from this era were struck using high-quality metal standards, and the Philadelphia Mint was known for producing sharp, well-detailed strikes, making no-mint mark examples especially appealing to those who appreciate classic U.S. craftsmanship. The 1956 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel stand out are its unique features and timeless design. The obverse presents a dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, showing refined detail in the hair, facial structure, and profile that reflects the artistic standards of mid-20th century American coinage. The reverse displays Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, rendered with balanced proportions, strong lettering, and architectural clarity. In fine condition, the major details remain clearly visible, allowing the coin's original character and beauty to shine. Collectors are drawn to the clean fields, bold inscriptions, and overall eye appeal that this date and mint combination consistently offers. Rarity and collector demand play a major role in the rising status of the 1956 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. While many were originally produced, time has dramatically reduced the number of attractive surviving examples. Circulation, melting, loss, and damage have eliminated countless coins, leaving a much smaller population that meets collector standards today. In fine condition, and especially when paired with strong surfaces, clean rims, and natural aging, this coin becomes far more than a common date. Advanced collectors actively seek well-preserved examples, and registry set builders compete for the best specimens available. The result is steady and increasing demand that continues to push values higher in today's action-driven rare coin market. And now let's talk about the part everyone loves, the current market value, and why this coin commands serious attention. In today's competitive rare coin environment, premium examples of the 1956 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel have achieved remarkable results. Coins with exceptional eye appeal, superior strike quality, original surfaces, and professional grading have reached values in the hundreds and even thousands of dollars when they represent the top tier of surviving examples. Rare varieties, outstanding preservation, and high-grade certified pieces are especially prized, and collectors are willing to pay strong prices to secure them. This is a coin that continues to perform, proving that even denominations once considered small can deliver big results. For collectors, the 1956 Jefferson nickel offers an exciting opportunity. The key is to focus on quality, authenticity, and long-term vision. Coins that show clear details, balanced wear, and natural toning consistently outperform average examples. Professional grading adds credibility and market confidence, making certified coins especially attractive for resale or investment. Storing coins properly, handling them with care, and staying informed about market trends can significantly enhance their future value. Smart collectors understand that today's fine-condition Jefferson nickel can become tomorrow's headline sale. The world of rare American coinage, the 1956 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark stands tall as a powerful reminder that history, artistry, and value can exist in even the most unexpected places. This coin carries the legacy of a great nation, the brilliance of classic design, and the excitement of a market that rewards knowledge and patience. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your collecting adventure, this is a coin that deserves respect, attention, and a place in any serious collection. Next up, the 1953 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark, preserved in very fine condition, is no longer just spare change. It has evolved into a high-interest collectible that is creating buzz across auctions, private sales, and long-term investment circles. This coin represents a moment in time, a story of craftsmanship, survival, and rising demand that is capturing the imagination of numismatists worldwide. The 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel is creating such excitement today. We must first look at its history and background. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel and honoring Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential figures in American history. By 1953, the United States was emerging from post-war transformation, and the Denver Mint was producing coins that reflected both precision and durability. The D-Mint mark signifies production at the Denver Mint, a facility known for strong strikes and consistent quality during this era. While millions of nickels were produced, only a limited number have survived the decades with sharp details and minimal wear, especially in very fine condition. Each surviving example stands as a historical artifact from mid-20th century America, carrying both cultural and monetary significance. The 1953 Jefferson nickel apart are its unique features that collectors actively seek today. The obverse showcases Thomas Jefferson's dignified portrait with crisp facial details that remain visible in very fine condition, including strong hair definition and bold lettering. On the reverse, the iconic Monticello building appears with clear steps, balanced architectural lines, and a strong overall strike that adds visual appeal. Coins from the Denver Mint in 1953 are especially admired for their clean minting characteristics and attractive metal tone. When these features come together in a very fine example, the result is a coin that instantly stands out in a collection and commands respect in the marketplace. Rarity is not always about low mintage numbers alone. It is about survival, condition, and demand. The 1953 Jefferson nickel in very fine condition has become increasingly difficult to locate as collectors aggressively acquire and hold quality examples. Many coins from this year were heavily circulated, damaged, or lost over time, making well-preserved pieces far more desirable. Collector demand has surged as enthusiasts recognize the importance of condition rarity within the Jefferson nickel series. Very fine specimens represent a sweet spot where historical authenticity meets visual excellence, creating a powerful combination that drives competition among buyers. In today's rare coin action market, the value of the 1953 Jefferson nickel has reached impressive levels that continue to surprise many people. High-grade very fine examples are no longer overlooked, and strong market activity has pushed prices into the thousands of dollars for standout pieces with exceptional eye appeal. Auction results, private sales, and dealer demand all point towards sustained interest and upward momentum. Collectors are no longer asking if this coin is valuable. They are asking how much higher it can go as supply tightens and demand grows stronger each year. This is a coin that has firmly positioned itself as a serious collectible with real financial potential. For collectors, owning a 1953 Jefferson nickel in very fine condition is both a strategic and passionate decision. Proper storage is essential to preserve its condition and long-term value, and professional authentication can further enhance its desirability in the marketplace. Savvy collectors understand the importance of original surfaces, natural toning, and strong detail when selecting examples for their collections. Whether you are building a Jefferson nickel set or targeting high-demand standalone coins, this piece represents strength, stability, and historical prestige. The conclusion of today's feature: one thing is absolutely clear. The 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the D-Mint mark in very fine condition is no longer a hidden gem. It is a powerful symbol of American numismatic history, a collector favorite, and a coin that continues to gain momentum in the rare coin world. Its combination of historical importance, visual appeal, and rising market demand makes it a standout piece that deserves serious attention. If you are fortunate enough to own one, you are holding a coin that represents both legacy and opportunity. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1941 with the D-Mint mark, a circulated coin that has quietly become one of the most talked about pieces in the rare coin market. Stay with me till the end, because this nickel has a story, character, and collector demand that many people still underestimate. The 1941 Jefferson nickel make it especially fascinating. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint during a pivotal era in United States history, just before America entered World War II. The Jefferson nickel design, introduced in 1938, replaced the Buffalo nickel and brought a more refined, presidential image into everyday circulation. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse proudly features Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers, while the reverse showcases Monticello Jefferson's historic Virginia home. Coins from this era were handled daily by Americans during uncertain times, making each surviving piece a silent witness to history. The 1941 D issue stands out as a strong example of pre-war U.S. coinage that continues to capture collector interest decade after decade. The 1941 D Monticello Jefferson nickel special are its unique features. The bold D mint mark beneath the date instantly identifies it as a Denver Mint production, which is a key detail collectors actively look for. The early Monticello design shows strong architectural lines, elegant steps, and classic lettering that reflect the craftsmanship of the era. Even in circulated condition, many examples retain impressive detail in Jefferson's profile and the structure of Monticello. The metal composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel gives the coin a durable feel, allowing it to age gracefully and maintain eye appeal even after decades of use. These qualities make the 1941 D nickel visually appealing and historically significant, especially to collectors who appreciate authentic circulation, whereas proof of real American history, rarity and condition play a major role in collector demand. And this is where the 1941 D Jefferson nickel truly shines. While many coins were minted, far fewer have survived in collectible condition today. Circulated examples with clear dates, visible mint marks, and strong overall detail are increasingly sought after, especially as more collectors enter the hobby. Demand continues to grow for early Jefferson nickels, and Denver Mint issues are particularly popular due to their strong strikes and consistent quality. Coins that display attractive toning, balanced wear, and clean surfaces are often quickly absorbed by the market. As time goes on, the availability of desirable circulated examples continues to shrink, driving interest and competition among collectors. The current market, this is where excitement really builds. The rare coin auction market has shown that Jefferson nickels from the early 1940s can command impressive prices, especially when they stand out in any way. High-end specimens, exceptional circulated examples, and coins with special characteristics have reached values in the thousands of dollars at auctions and private sales. Collector demand is fueled by nostalgia, historical importance, and the growing appreciation for classic U.S. coinage. As more people realize the long-term potential of these coins, prices continue to reflect strong confidence in their value. The 1941 D Jefferson nickel is no longer just pocket change. It is a recognized collectible with serious market attention. This coin represents opportunity. Finding a 1941 D Jefferson nickel in circulated condition is still possible, but recognizing its importance is key. Careful handling, proper storage, and authentication can significantly enhance its desirability. Many experienced collectors focus on early Jefferson nickels as cornerstone pieces for long-term collections. Studying details such as strike quality, overall eye appeal, and originality can make a big difference when evaluating a coin's potential. Holding onto historically significant pieces like this nickel allows collectors to be part of a legacy that continues to grow stronger with time. The Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1941 with the D mint mark is far more than an ordinary circulated coin. It is a powerful symbol of American history, craftsmanship, and enduring collector demand. Its classic design, historical background, and rising market interest make it a standout piece in today's rare coin world. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey, this coin deserves serious attention. The market continues to reward those who recognize quality, history, and long-term value, and the 1941 D Jefferson nickel fits perfectly into that story. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 1964 with the D mint mark, even in dirty condition, a coin that proves one important rule of numismatics: never judge a coin by its surface alone. The 1964 D Jefferson nickel was struck at the Denver Mint during one of the most dramatic periods in U.S. coin history. America was experiencing a massive coin shortage, and the U.S. Mint was operating at full speed to meet public demand. Jefferson nickels were produced in enormous numbers, but what makes 1964 special is that it marked the final year before major changes in coin production practices. This era represents the end of a classic chapter in American coinage, where traditional minting methods and metal compositions were still fully intact. Every 1964 D Jefferson nickel carries the legacy of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the iconic Monticello on the reverse, symbolizing strength, knowledge, and the foundation of American democracy. What truly sets the 1964 D Jefferson nickel apart is its strong strike potential and bold design details when properly examined. The Denver Mint was known for producing coins with sharp features, and even a dirty example can hide powerful characteristics beneath years of circulation. The full steps of Monticello, the crisp lettering of E pluribus unum, and the solid profile of Jefferson's portrait all contribute to this coin's visual authority. Many collectors actively seek coins exactly like this because dirt, toning, and surface buildup often protect underlying details rather than destroy them. Once carefully conserved, these nickels can reveal surprising strength, making them highly desirable to specialists and advanced collectors. While the mintage numbers were high, true collector-grade 1964 D Jefferson nickels are a different story. Coins with strong details, mint errors, double dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, and full-step designations are aggressively hunted by collectors. Dirty condition does not reduce interest. In fact, it often increases curiosity and excitement. Many legendary discoveries begin as unattractive, overlooked coins that later reveal rare traits. Collector demand focuses on hidden quality, mint anomalies, and historical importance, and the 1964 D Jefferson nickel checks every one of those boxes in today's market. In the modern action market, the 1964 D Jefferson nickel has proven its power again and again. Exceptional examples, rare varieties, and professionally graded pieces have reached values in the thousands of dollars, capturing the attention of investors and collectors worldwide. Coins once dismissed as common have surged in demand as collectors race to complete high-quality sets and error collections. Even nickels found in dirty condition have entered the spotlight, because rarity is not always visible at first glance. The market continues to reward those who recognize potential early, and this coin stands proudly among those with serious upside. For collectors, the key is patience, knowledge, and respect for the coin. A dirty 1964 D Jefferson nickel should never be cleaned aggressively, as original surfaces matter deeply in numismatics. Instead, proper evaluation, magnification, and professional grading are essential steps. Look closely for strong steps on Monticello, unusual marks, doubling, or strike irregularities. Storage also matters, as protecting the coin preserves its story and value. The smartest collectors understand that today's overlooked coin can become tomorrow's headline auction piece. The Monticello Jefferson nickel 1964 with D mint mark is a powerful reminder that true value often hides in plain sight. Its rich history, iconic design, and growing collector demand make it a serious contender in the rare coin market, even in dirty conditions. This coin represents opportunity, discovery, and the thrill of numismatics itself. If you have one, hold it with pride, study it carefully, and remember that every great collection begins with a single coin that others ignored. Next up, the dark, almost black-shaded Jefferson nickel dated 1943 with an S mint mark. Stay with me, because this Monticello Jefferson nickel has a story, a legacy, and a demand that collectors around the world are chasing right now. The 1943 S Jefferson nickel was born in one of the most dramatic periods in United States history, right in the heart of World War II. During this time, America needed nickel metal for weapons, armor, and military equipment, so the U.S. Mint made a historic decision. From 1942 to 1945, Jefferson nickels were struck in a special wartime alloy containing silver. This instantly transformed the nickel from an everyday coin into a strategic wartime issue. The San Francisco Mint played a crucial role in producing these coins for circulation on the West Coast, and the 1943 S issue stands as a true artifact of sacrifice, resilience, and national effort. Every time you hold one, you are holding a piece of wartime America, a coin that literally helped support victory. The 1943 S Monticello Jefferson nickel truly special is its unmistakable identity. This coin contains silver, giving it intrinsic metal value beyond face value, and it proudly displays a large mint mark above Monticello on the reverse, something never seen on regular nickels before or after this era. Over time, many of these coins developed deep toning, dark shades, and even black or smoky surfaces, which collectors today find incredibly attractive. That dark, aged appearance is not a flaw, it is a badge of authenticity, age, and history. The bold portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the strong wartime strike, and the silver composition combine to create a coin that stands out immediately in any collection and commands attention the moment it is seen. The collector demand for the 1943 S Jefferson nickel is driven by both history and condition. While millions were minted, truly appealing examples with strong details, original surfaces, and dramatic dark toning are far more difficult to find today. Coins in black-shaded or naturally aged condition often signal originality, something advanced collectors value highly. High-grade examples, especially those with sharp steps on Monticello and untouched surfaces, are aggressively pursued by collectors building wartime sets. The San Francisco issues are especially respected for their character and strike quality, and when condition, eye appeal, and originality come together, demand rises fast. This is a coin that collectors do not hesitate to compete for. In today's action-packed rare coin market, the 1943 Jefferson nickel has moved far beyond being just a nickel. Strong examples are consistently traded at impressive prices, and premium pieces command serious money. Coins with exceptional preservation, deep natural toning, and professional certification are known to reach into the thousands of dollars, especially when collectors recognize their rarity and beauty. The wartime silver composition, combined with historical importance and visual appeal, places this coin firmly in the high-demand category. As interest in World War II memorabilia and silver coinage continues to grow, this Jefferson nickel stands tall as a proven performer in the collector marketplace. For collectors and treasure hunters, the key to unlocking the full potential of a 1943 Jefferson nickel is recognition and respect. Always examine the mint mark above Monticello, appreciate the silver weight, and value natural dark toning rather than trying to remove it. Original condition is power in today's market. Professional grading adds confidence and market strength, especially for coins with strong eye appeal. Holding onto quality examples and understanding their story gives collectors a long-term advantage. This is a coin that rewards patience, knowledge, and passion. The Monticello Jefferson nickel 1943 with the S mint mark in black shaded condition is not just a coin, it is a historic survivor, a silver wartime icon, and a rising star in the rare coin world. Its story of sacrifice, its unique features, and its powerful collector demand make it one of the most exciting Jefferson nickels to own today. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone searching through old coins with new eyes, this nickel represents opportunity, history, and value all in one small but mighty piece. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1959 with the D mint mark, especially when it shows a deep, aged, rusty-looking patina, has become one of those sleeper coins that is quietly gaining attention among serious collectors. Stay with me, because this ordinary-looking nickel may be far more extraordinary than you ever expected. The Jefferson nickel was introduced in 1938 to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the visionary behind Monticello. By 1959, America was standing at the edge of a new era, balancing post-war strength with rapid cultural change. The Denver Mint, identified by the D mint mark, played a major role in producing nickels during this time to meet everyday demand. However, coins from this period were struck with specific minting characteristics that today allow collectors to separate common examples from pieces with real numismatic significance. The 1959 D Jefferson nickel represents the final years of the classic Monticello reverse before later design changes would shift collector focus, making this date an important historical bridge in the series. The 1959 D Monticello Jefferson nickel stand out as its strong strike quality from the Denver Mint and the bold appearance of Jefferson's portrait and Monticello on the reverse. In examples that show a rusty or heavily aged surface appearance, collectors often see a dramatic, time-worn character that tells a story of decades in circulation or unique environmental storage. This deep, dark toning or corrosion-style surface can give the coin a powerful visual presence, making it especially attractive to collectors who appreciate originality and untouched surfaces. When paired with sharp details, full steps on Monticello, or unusual mint characteristics, this nickel transforms from pocket change into a serious collector conversation piece. While millions of 1959 D nickels were produced, true collector demand focuses on condition, eye appeal, and special characteristics. Coins that show strong details, bold lettering, and distinctive surfaces are far less common than the mintage numbers suggest. A naturally aged or rusty-looking example that has not been cleaned or altered can create intense interest, especially when the coin maintains clear design elements. In today's market, collectors are no longer chasing only shiny coins. Originality and character matter more than ever. This shift in collector mindset has pushed demand higher for unique, problem-free examples that stand out from the crowd, and the 1959 D nickel fits perfectly into this trend. In the modern rare coin auction market, Jefferson nickels are no longer overlooked. Exceptional 1959 D examples, particularly those with rare mint errors, full steps, or high professional grades, have shown the potential to command prices far beyond face value. In standout cases, Values can rise into the thousands of dollars when the right combination of condition, rarity, and collector competition comes together. As more collectors enter the hobby and rediscover classic U.S. coinage, demand continues to grow, pushing strong examples of this nickel into higher value brackets. What once sat quietly in collections is now stepping into the spotlight of serious money. For collectors, the key to unlocking the value of a 1959 D. Jefferson nickel lies in careful observation and patience. Always look closely at the details of Monticello, the sharpness of Jefferson's profile, and the overall originality of the surface. Coins with untouched patina and strong eye appeal often outperform cleaned or altered examples in the long run. Storing your coin properly, protecting it from further damage, and considering professional grading can elevate its status in the collector market. Most importantly, understanding the story and uniqueness of your coin gives you an advantage when demand continues to rise. The Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1959 with the D mint mark is proof that big value can come in small packages. With its deep historical roots, distinctive features, growing collector demand, and strong presence in today's auction market, this coin stands as a powerful reminder that rare treasures can still be hiding in plain sight. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, this nickel deserves a closer look, because the next record-setting sale could be closer than you think. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel of 1940 with the D mint mark, preserved in very fine condition. This is not just a 5-cent coin. This is a piece of American legacy, a coin that continues to command attention in today's auction market, and a date and mint combination that collectors actively search for due to its strong historical roots and rising demand. The 1940 D. Jefferson nickel begins at a turning point in United States history. Issued just before America entered World War II, this coin represents the final moments of peace before a global transformation. The Jefferson nickel series itself was introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it symbolized a shift toward honoring America's founding fathers with dignity and permanence. The Denver Mint, identified by the D mint mark on the reverse, played a crucial role in producing coins for a rapidly growing nation, and 1940 stands as an early and meaningful year in the series. Every 1940 D nickel carries with it the weight of pre-war America, making it deeply appealing to historians and collectors alike. The 1940 D Monticello Jefferson nickel apart are its refined design details and strong visual presence, especially when found in very fine condition. The obverse proudly displays Thomas Jefferson with sharp facial contours, visible hair detail, and clear inscriptions that reflect careful striking at the Denver Mint. On the reverse, Monticello stands bold and symmetrical, with architectural lines that still show depth and strength in very fine examples. Collectors are especially drawn to coins where the steps of Monticello remain well defined, as these details dramatically elevate desirability. The balanced artistry, combined with early series craftsmanship, makes this coin a standout even among seasoned collections. Rarity is not always about low mintage alone, but about survival, condition, and collector competition, and this is where the 1940 D Jefferson nickel truly shines. While millions were originally produced, far fewer have survived in strong, very fine condition without heavy wear, damage, or cleaning. Over decades of circulation, many examples were lost, spent, or degraded, making well-preserved coins increasingly difficult to locate today. Collectors understand that early Jefferson nickels from the Denver Mint in solid condition are becoming harder to acquire, and demand continues to rise as more people recognize their long-term value and historical importance. The 1940 D Jefferson nickel has become a serious contender for high-value sales when the right factors align. Coins in very fine condition already attract strong prices, but examples with exceptional eye appeal, sharp steps, original surfaces, or rare striking characteristics can push values dramatically higher. In premium scenarios such as top-graded pieces, certified examples, or rare minting variations, prices have reached into the thousands of dollars at auctions, drawing intense bidding from collectors worldwide. This is exactly why the 1940 D nickel is no longer viewed as ordinary change, but as a strategic collectible with real financial potential for collectors. Owning a 1940 D Jefferson nickel is about recognizing opportunity before it becomes mainstream. Proper storage, professional grading, and careful handling can significantly increase desirability and long-term value. Collectors who focus on originality, strong detail, and authentication place themselves in an excellent position as market demand continues to grow. This coin fits perfectly into both beginner collections and advanced portfolios, offering historical depth and investment strength at the same time. In conclusion, the Monticello Jefferson nickel of 1940 with the D mint mark is a powerful example of how history, artistry, and collector demand come together to create lasting value. It represents an important era, a respected mint, and a design that continues to captivate the numismatic world. As interest in early Jefferson nickels keeps rising, this coin stands tall as a symbol of rarity, preservation, and opportunity. If you have one, you may be holding far more than you realize, and if you are searching for one, you are chasing a coin that collectors truly respect. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you enjoy discovering rare and valuable coins like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Your support helps keep this treasure hunt alive, and we'll see you in the next video with another incredible piece of coin history.